Hi, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. We gained the powers of Bahamut after fighting him. He went a little bit crazy after he killed his dad. Just a smidge. I think he's still alive, though. Probably going to be joining the team.
What?
What?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
No, he's not dead, is he? I think we've only got one crystal left. Is that right? Odin lays before us. He's been taken over, influenced by Ultima, who I imagine is going to be our final boss at the end of all this.
Settle it.
Darkened skies. Fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common
got that
folk
stock
convince
footage.
themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we
Dude
could
looking
hope for.
confused at appliance.
While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
I think this is all just a metaphor for global warming.
Not my best flourish, but seemed fitting. The reports
That's
I
what
received
Crystals
Final
and
Fantasy
glaciers and then
has
flooding
always
everything.
been, right?
Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people
Basically,
to defend
men
themselves
destroying
against those
Earth.
who would take what is theirs.
It's been a common theme in Final Fantasy for sure.
To end one way.
Very Miyazaki.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Why bother invade?
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Oh, we just have to drag thoughts from everybody. Why can't we just have a big meeting?
We have a problem.
Fight Ultima, I'm ready.
Yeah, right. Even if we turn it on story focus, I don't think we could take Ultima right now.
I could do it. If I dodge,
If you dodge...
you can't hit me. We'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, this is when Rick learns about undodgeable story beat attacks.
Hey, and there was a fight in Final Fantasy Crisis Core. It took me like 2 hours. It's incredible.
So Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic
Good
were
to know
coming
he's still
from.
alive.
Did he?
Fucking heck, we gotta get after him!
Take your wounded back to the inn.
Keep him alive!
Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Later. Oh my god.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Save him.
So Wade,
Lord Rossfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
No, those guys, they're so cool.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
All right.
Always.
Make sure he doesn't die. If he doesn't die, we restart the whole game.
Wade makes the grade. Oh, we're healed. Nice. Start with the turtle. Out for the crabs.
You want to do your tornado, take care of the crabs?
Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna do his twirl attack.
Gavaros, friend of children.
Ah,
Why could
that
you
time he
not...
did it.
Ah.
Almost got that crab incidentally over there. There he goes. Ah, you forgot to remind me of Bahamut's powers.
You were too excited, and I was too focused on helping Wade. It's a sleepy sort of Saturday with Akashic hordes at our doors.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
Well, it's in your group's name, right?
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Alright, Bahamut. Bahamut.
Baba, baba, baba.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought
That's
victory.
not a real answer.
But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
But also, you gotta feed them. Huh?
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Murdoch.
He wasn't either.
But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Can I be your house Carl?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that
He stuck his foot in it. I
It's
think
all
he's
right.
perfect for
I
us.
know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
And he's annoying me.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad?
We can have
You
a
were
pet.
a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Jill's character really reminds me of Sam Carter.
Know that I'll
from-
show you as much
Sorry,
leniency as your
SG1.
uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Just like super reliable, strong female. But with that like gentle voice that always seems so assured.
Oh, we got a third wheel.
Maybe he'll keep our room clean. That's what squires do, right?
Well, that was easy. Well, damn. This will be enough for now to get us there, right? If we're not already there.
Yeah.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
I have
Look at this
fire
little crown.
too.
It's adorable.
It's all ready.
Even doing it damage.
I think I'm hitting him. He doesn't have a stagger meter.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's just a bomb.
Ah, 3 of them. Can't tell whose fires who.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Splatoony Looney.
Hello.
We're doing great.
Oh, we're about to become a king.
About to kill a king.
Oh.
I do like some of the
There we go.
enemy designs. Like this guy, he brings me back to like old DOS game enemies where it's just like, you know, a giant head that shot fire at you through the mouth or something like that.
And bombs have been a part of the Final Fantasy series for a long time. The first one I played is 4. I think they were in that. It's been a while since I played it.
How are you doing? Oh. Clap.
Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake. Thank you, Oscar.
Yay!
Huzzah.
He's got the stone stuff in his hair.
See? He's alive.
Holy shit, is!
I told you.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
What about his friend?
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed.
Yeah, if only you hadn't just coughed your way across the
An
continent.
empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua,
Honestly.
what do you know of Ultima?
Blaming himself for everything.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best
Pizza.
efforts.
Enjoy your pizza,
18 years
Splatoony.
ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Or 3.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance.
Probably has something to do with our ability to Mega Man icons.
Yeah.
All dominants carry within them the might
You know,
of an icon.
in the beginning, it was presented that our brother had chosen us to be his shield. But I wonder if he really had that much choice, or if we just touched him and like freaking sucked his soul.
I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive,
You were 0,
You
an empty vessel.
are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Sprays blood. Yeah!
Where's his lady friend?
God, he fucking wins every argument like that, doesn't he?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
When you say an army, what do you mean exactly?
And where's Canver?
Well, what's the short of it?
I feel terrible.
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege
Oh, okay.
by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No. but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Screw the rest of them. But
What's
Gav
the
must
swiftest route to the
survive.
3 cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Where are you
Joshua,
going? Up!
Bed is where you should be bound.
Flappy,
You don't
flappy.
think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Ah, that's where she is.
All right, we travel together.
You were just coughing up blood, boy.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
We know that's not true.
Brother.
How do you think this game started, man?
We'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome.
Your makeup has changed.
Da, da, da. To table.
Everyone else is locked out.
Thank goodness. Looks so familiar.
Does he have a chocobo?
Of course, he must.
It's like a dream. The 4 of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
God, could you not be such a wet blanket?
Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Faster! We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
He can barely
Your wounds have healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived.
Well, we tried.
Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
We'll be waiting.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Einherjar. What is that?
The Black Galleon.
Joshua.
Odin's boat.
The Einherjar is the Royalist flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloedanites who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Surely they know that he's like a dominant, right?
Enough.
It's gonna get much more crowded here. He fucking killed them all?
One strike.
Creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
Mid.
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
That man's got more buckles than a Hot Topic.
How long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The world!
The Tapestry. Show them.
I hope it's huge.
Tapestry?
Yeah. Like,
It's
Battle
gotta
of
be
Hastings.
carried on her person, right?
No, tapestries are huge. If it's a tapestry so small you can wear it, it becomes clothing, not tapestry.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects.
After this?
And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
But she likes you.
But she's better at it.
Your Grace.
I don't know about that.
But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Kiss her. Friend zoned by a freaking duke.
Where's our squire?
She's gonna go train him.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
That doesn't make it feel any better. Still being sent off to the back rung. Honestly. What a jerk. And then he'll say, oh, I need to keep her safe.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Yes. Yote is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
Will it?
The Phoenix
What?
is our
What was
sun,
that dirty
the
look?
of the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Seems super sketchy, dude.
Oh, it's getting us a button. Ah, we're good now.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No.
Oh, I can see the button on his little chain too.
We have quite the collection of tokens.
We'll talk about this later.
What are you? What did?
Cyril seemed very. You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
He was basically raised by these people. Honestly.
Doesn't look good.
Uh-oh.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Do you need that? And yeah, that'll do it for us. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.